Hello everyone. Regarding this group 2 elements, we have discussed their general properties, their physical and chemical properties. Now we are going to start with the general characteristics of the compounds of group 2 elements. First of all, the elements of group 2 are beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. Now regarding the oxides and hydroxides, this we have done that group 2 elements being reactive in nature, they react with oxygen and form their oxides. With the general formula 2E plus O2 give rise to 2 molecules of EO, where E is the metal. For example, Mg plus O2, it will react to give MgO. This is the general example and we have done it so many times earlier also, showing that the elements of group 2, they are reactive in nature and they immediately form oxides. Now regarding the oxides, the oxide of first element, that is beryllium oxide, it is amphoteric in nature. We know amphoteric means it acts as acid if it is reacting with base and it acts as base if it reacts with acid. This property we have done regarding the element also कि beryllium भी amphoteric property show करता है. In the same way beryllium oxide also show the amphoteric nature. If it reacts with acid, then it acts as a base. If it reacts with a base, then it acts as an acid. Now the products formed is BeCl2 plus H2. Here it is Na2BeO2 plus H2. Now acid and base react to give salt and water, acid and base react to give salt and water. Now these reactions, they show that beryllium oxide is amphoteric in nature, that it can react with acid as well as it can react with base. Coming to magnesium oxide, it is weakly basic and as we go down the group, the basic character increases. जैसे जैसे हम नीचे जाते जाते हैं वैसे वैसे basic character increase होता जाता है. Coming to the hydroxides, beryllium oxide is almost insoluble in water. This we have done in the chemical properties also, that it is that beryllium show least reactivity with water. In the same way, beryllium oxide is almost insoluble in water, but rest of the oxides, they form hydroxides on reacting with water, like calcium oxide plus water, it gives rise to calcium hydroxide. This reaction we have done it earlier too, that quicklime when added to water give rise to slaked lime and the reaction is exothermic in nature. Now these hydroxides which are formed, they are basic in nature because they dissociate to give hydroxide ions in the solution, and as we go down the group, the basic character increases because on going down the group, the size of the atom increases and the tendency to leave hydroxide ion increases. इसलिए बेसिक करेक्टर नीचे जाते रहते हैं. हम किसी चीज़ का बेसिक करेक्टर कब कहते हैं? जब वो हाइड्रोक्साइड आयंस देने की टेंडेंसी ज़्यादा रखता है. तो जैसे जैसे हम नीचे जाते जाते हैं एटम का साइज बड़ा होता जाता है. एटम और हाइड्रोक्साइड आयन का बॉन्ड ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं रहता, इसलिए हाइड्रोक्साइड लीव करने की टेंडेंसी ज़्यादा हो जाती है, विच शोज दैट बेसिक करेक्टर इंक्रीजेज एज वी गो डाउन द ग्रुप. बट इफ वी कंपेयर द बेसिक करेक्टर ऑफ सेकेंड ग्रुप विद फर्स्ट ग्रुप एलिमेंट्स, फर्स्ट ग्रुप और सेकंड ग्रुप दोनों हाइड्रोक्साइड्स बनाते हैं, दोनों ही नीचे जाते तक ग्रुप में जाते तक दोनों का बेसिक करेक्टर इंक्रीज होता है. लेकिन अगर हम दोनों का आपस में कंपेयर करें तो अल्कलाइन अर्थ मेटल्स के हाइड्रोक्साइड्स अल्कली मेटल्स से कम बेसिक होते हैं, दे आर लेस बेसिक. द रीजन बीइंग दैट देयर आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी इज हाई. क्यों हाई होती है? क्योंकि अल्कली मेटल्स के कंपैरिजन में उनका साइज छोटा होता है एंड मोर ओवर दे हैव डाई पॉजिटिव चार्ज. एक पॉजिटिव चार्ज आने पर ही साइज थोड़ा सा छोटा हो जाता है. जब 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स चले जाएंगे तो न्यूक्लियस का अट्रैक्शन और ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. ड्यू टू दैट इंक्रीज्ड अट्रैक्शन द साइज डिक्रीजेस. ड्यू टू दैट डिक्रीज्ड साइज the ionization energy will be high, and due to that the alkaline earth metal hydroxides are less basic as compared to first group elements. Starting with the next compound, that is halides. Halides means a reaction of element with the halogen. Now the element of group 2 when reacts with halogen like Mg plus Cl2, it will give rise to MgCl2. The other way to form halide is by the reaction of oxide of metal with the acid. It will give rise to MgCl2 along with the formation of water. So these are the ways to form the halides, by reacting with halogen or by reacting with hydrogen chloride. This we have done in the chemical property, that they react with halogens to form halides. Starting with the features of halides of alkaline earth metals, beryllium halides, they are covalent in nature because of their very small size, high ionization energy, they high electronegativity, they show the covalent nature, but rest of the group members, they are ionic in nature. Beryllium chloride have low melting point and is volatile, means it can vaporize, but others have high melting point. Next very important property is anhydrous halides of alkaline earth metals, they are hygroscopic in nature. Hygroscopic means they automatically absorb the moisture from the atmosphere. That is the reason that they can form hydrates, and that is the reason that anhydrous calcium chloride act as a dehydrating agent. Like BeCl2, it forms tetrahydrate. तो जो इसके सूखे ड्राई एनहाइड्रस हैलाइड्स होंगे वो अपने आप एटमॉस्फेयर में से मॉइस्चर एब्जॉर्ब कर लेते हैं, एंड दैट प्रॉपर्टी इज नोन एज हाइग्रोस्कोपिक प्रॉपर्टी. एंड दिस प्रॉपर्टी, दिस फॉर्मेशन ऑफ हाइड्रेट्स, it decreases as we go down the road. Next is except beryllium chloride and magnesium chloride, rest impart color to the flame. This property again we have discussed earlier also, that beryllium and magnesium, they don't impart color to the flame. That is why they can't be detected by the flame test. The reason being that for the detection by the flame test, what happens is that when we introduce the element in the flame, the electrons in the outermost shell, they gain the energy from the flame, and the electrons, they shift to any of the higher excited level where it is not stable. From there it tries to come back to the original state again to become stabilized. Now how will they become stabilized and how will they reach their original state? By releasing the energy which they have absorbed, and when the energy is released, it falls in the region of visible spectrum, and that color is visible in the flame. But in case of beryllium and magnesium, the energy imparted for the excitation of the electrons is not that much sufficient to shift them from their ground state to the excited state. That is why they don't impart color to the flame. Coming to the structure of beryllium chloride. Beryllium chloride shows different structure in solid state and in vapor state. In solid state, it exists in polymeric form. What a polymer is, that when a small unit repeats over and again for a large number of times, then a big molecule get formed, and that is known as polymer. जिसका हम एक एग्जांपल लें कि अगर हम एक पर्ल ले और उसी तरह के पर्ल्स धागे में, थ्रेड में डालते जाए, तो we'll get a chain of that pearls. In the same way, the pearl is a monomer, एक छोटा यूनिट है जो बार बार रिपीट होकर एक बड़ा मॉलिक्यूल बना रहा है. इसी तरह BeCl2 एक छोटा यूनिट है, when it repeats over and again, it gives rise to a huge molecule, and that is known as polymer. But in vapor phase, BeCl2 exists as dimer. Dimer means दो मोनोमर यूनिट कंबाइन करें, दो स्मॉलर यूनिट. Smaller unit is termed as monomer. When two smaller units combine, it forms dimer. तीन कंबाइन करेंगे तो ट्राइमर, टेट्रामर, और जब बहुत सारे इनफाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स कंबाइन करेंगे, then we term it as polymer. तो अब ये BeCl2, how will it exist in its dimeric form? In this way, beryllium chloride के दो मॉलिक्यूल्स कंबाइन करेंगे in their vapor phase, and it exists in the dimeric form. This is the coordinate bond, because chlorine is having lone pair of electrons, so coordinate bond can be formed from chlorine side, not from beryllium side. So in the solid phase it exists as polymer, and in the vapor phase BeCl2 exists as dimer. Starting with the next category of compounds, that is salts of oxoacids. This we have done earlier too, that what oxoacids are. Oxoacids are the compounds in which ionizable oxygen is attached to the hydrogen. Now the oxoacids which we are going to do is carbonates, sulfates and nitrates. How the carbonates they are formed? They are formed by the reaction of metal hydroxide with carbon dioxide, like calcium hydroxide. It reacts with carbon dioxide to give rise to calcium carbonate. In the same way, its halides when react with washing soda, it will give rise to CaCO3 along with the formation of NaCl. So these are the ways by which carbonates of second group elements they get formed. And on heating, what happens? They all decompose to give oxides and carbon dioxide. Like CaCO3 which is formed here, on heating it gives rise to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Down the group the stability increases and solubility decreases, क्योंकि अगर वो स्टेबल हो जाएंगे तो उनकी solubility कम हो जाएगी, क्योंकि वो अब स्टेबल हो चुके हैं. As we go down the group, the stability of carbonates increases and their solubility decreases. Coming to sulfates. All the sulfates of alkaline earth metals, they are white solids which are formed by the action of dilute sulfuric acid on metal. Like we have taken, if we take calcium here, the reaction with dilute sulfuric acid, it will form calcium sulfate along with the liberation of hydrogen. Next is reaction with metal oxide, like calcium oxide plus dilute sulfuric acid, it will give rise to calcium sulfate along with the liberation of water. Similarly, reaction with hydroxide when react with dilute sulfuric acid, it will give rise to calcium sulfate and last with the carbonate. CaCO3 when reacts with sulfuric acid, again it will give rise to calcium sulfate, water and carbon dioxide. Now next, beryllium, magnesium and calcium sulfates, they crystallize as hydrates like BeSO4, 4H2O, MgSO4, 7H2O, calcium sulfate, 2H2O. Like carbonates, their solubility decreases down the group because their lattice enthalpy increases as we go down the group. What lattice enthalpy is, this we have discussed in the previous lectures too, that energy released when the 1 mole of compound is formed or energy required to break 1 mole of the lattice. Coming to the nitrates, these are formed by the reaction of carbonates or oxide with nitric acid. They give rise to metal nitrates, and these nitrates on decomposition they give rise to oxides. ये टूटकर क्या बना लेते हैं? Oxides. So these are the characteristics of the compounds of group 2 elements.